Hi children, how is everything? I believe everything is going good. Okay, today I'm going to teach you very important lesson, okay, from moral science book. Lesson number 5, that is patience. Okay children, have you ever heard patience word? Yes, definitely you heard about it, right? Many a times your parents tells you that my dear children, have patience when you become impatient about something, right? Even in your teacher, they tell you in your classroom, have patience, right? I'm sure you heard about it. Okay, patience means the ability to wait or to continue doing something in spite of difficulty. Okay, I know, during this pandemic, during this lockdown, every one of us, we have to stay at home, right? So sometimes we become so impatient, sometimes we become so restless, right? But believe me children, this phase also will go one day, and please be patient, okay? So patience is very important in our life, okay? So from this lesson we are going to learn very, very important things, how patience can help us to be a better person in our life. Okay, let's read and learn. Okay, let's start. The key to everything is patience. You get the chicken by hatching the eggs, not by smashing it. This is indeed a very good saying, and it is true too. Have you ever waited for an egg to hatch? If you have, then you know what patience is. It is a very long wait, okay? Have you seen hatching egg? Hatching of eggs refer to the production of baby chicks. Okay, you have seen, right? The hatching eggs. Hen sit on the eggs for many days, and after some days, baby chicks come out from the egg, right? Okay, so this is the picture of egg and hatching egg. Patience is the ability to wait for something to happen without getting anxious or angry, because that thing does not happen immediately or quickly. Patience means we have to wait, okay? Without getting angry and without getting anxious. Anxious means worried, okay? Because things doesn't happen quickly, right? So we need to be patient and wait for something to happen. Okay. Impatience, the opposite of impatience, makes one very restless in life, okay? So opposite of patience is impatience. When we become impatient, we become very, very restless in our life, right? We cannot stay calm, okay? We get irritated, we get angry quickly, right? We require patience everywhere. When we stand in a queue, we need patience to wait to our turn, okay? So we need patience everywhere, okay? The queue could be anywhere: a cinema hall, bank, an ATM center, a hospital. If we lack patience, we end up fighting with others around us, right? Okay, so I hope you can see here some picture. Some people are standing in a queue. Queue means line, okay? So they are waiting for their turn to come. Everyone has to be patient and wait, okay? Okay, you can see some more picture of bank and ATM center where people stand in a queue. You can see here. People are lucky, though earlier things happened really slowly. Things happen much more faster than earlier times. Travel and information has become much faster. Through the internet, we can get information quickly, right? In earlier, things were very slow, but these days things are becoming very faster than earlier, right? Okay, travel and information also become much faster, okay? Through the internet we can get the information quickly. Speaking to someone from anywhere is now possible thanks to the mobile services. Even if we get ill, we have pills and injection to ease our pain, okay? So we have a mobile phone, so we can get the information quickly, when we want to do something. And when we get sick also, we have a pills and injection to minimize our pain, right? But no matter But no matter how fast things have become, modern people have become impatient too. Though they are used to things happening quickly, they still get impatient and agitated more easily. Okay? But these days, modern people become very impatient too. Things happening very quickly, but still, modern people became very impatient, right? Imagine if they live in the times of our grandparents, what would they have done without all these fast services, right? They have become impatient as they are not used to waiting. When we wait, we often think that something has gone wrong. Okay, when we wait something for something, we become so restless, right? We feel like something has gone wrong. This is not always true. Things, especially natural things, take time to change and develop, right? Natural things, it takes time to change and develop, right? Okay, this is one story, okay? A very little boy was telling his grandmother how everything was going wrong. School was too hard, lessons were too tough. His illness, fractured leg, the pain, all the hardships he was going through. Okay, so this is the boy that he is telling to his grandmother that everything was going wrong. Okay, so he fell down somewhere and he broke. Meanwhile, grandmother was baking a cake. She asked the child if he would like a snack, which of course he did. Here, have some butter. Yuck, said the boy. Yuck means not tasty at all. How about a couple of raw eggs? Gross, grandma. Who eats raw eggs? Would you like some flour then or baking soda? Okay, the boy said, no. Grandmother, those are yucky. Now, how can one eat uncooked stuff like that? To which grandma replied, yes, my boy, those things seem bad all by themselves, but when they are put together in a right way, they make a wonderful, delicious cake. Okay? So when it was raw, the boy was not liking it. The boy said, it's so yucky, who eat that? Okay? But grandmother is saying that when those yucky things are put together, and it become a wonderful, delicious, okay, tasty cake. God works the same way. Many a time we wonder why we are made to wait for long or to go through such bad and difficult times. Okay, so every one of us, we go through difficult times in our life, right? But grandmother is telling it that God knows that when he put these things all in his order, they always work for good. We just have to trust him and have patience. Eventually, the yucky stuff will make of our life something wonderful, okay? So sometimes we go through so much of tough time, right? But that tough time, the problems that we have, that make us wonderful, right? You need patience and soon your fracture is going to heal and you are going to be fine. The little boy listened to his grandmother and thought how right she was. The cake his grandmother was baking for him would take some time to get cooked. Once the cake got baked properly, how delicious it would taste. Right now, the ingredients were raw and tasteless. His leg was fractured and it would take some time to heal. But once it got healed, he would be free from the crutches and he could run and play. How right his grandmother was. Yes, he needed patience at the moment. If you break a leg or an arm, it takes a long time to heal for the bones to join together, right? You need lots of patience waiting for it to get better. If you try to use your leg or arms before it has healed, you may make your injury worse. Do not walk or start lifting things till your doctor says it is safe to do so. Sometimes it is good to decide quickly what has to be done, and something it is much better to wait until you can be sure what the problem is. We need patience here. If you act too soon, we can sometimes spoil things and make matter worse. Okay, so it is always good to have patience. Okay, without patience we cannot get anything. Okay, I know in our life so many difficult things can come in our life, but we need to be patient. Where can we show patience? Okay, where can we show patience? Let's see here. Every day we get a chance to show our patience and self discipline. The best example is that of standing in a queue. We always stand in queue in public places. The person who arrives first at any places should be the first one to go in. Waiting in a line until it is your turn shows your self discipline. Yes, everywhere, wherever you go, there is line in a bank, in ATM, everywhere, okay? But you have to show your discipline, okay, by standing and waiting for your turn to come. This could be at a ticket counter, to pay your bills, etc. If people do not stand in a line but rush to be the first to get something, people often get hurt, right? So patience can be shown whenever you have to wait for anything, especially in a queue, okay? So you should not rush, otherwise people will get hurt. You will also get hurt by yourself, okay, if you become impatient. A school is the best place to learn patience, okay? It is here that we develop this good habit. We stand in a queue to get to the assembly hall, right? In order to do assembly in the morning, you go in a line, right? Okay. So school is the best place from where you can learn how to be patient, to get into the school bus or buy something from the school canteen, right? These important lessons are as important as subjects like maths, science, or English. What we learn now can discipline us to stand in a queue at the airport, cinema hall, or a mall, okay? So, patience, this lesson is helping us, wherever we go, we can be patient. Otherwise, if we lose our temper, if we become impatient, okay, we'll start fighting with people around, okay? So, things will not go well. Things are more orderly and peaceful when we stand in a queue for our turn. This is a lesson we have to learn in our schools, okay? So this lesson, especially how to be patient, okay, we can learn from schools, okay? I hope you enjoyed the story. I'm sure you learned something today, okay? Have a great day and bye-bye.